I will leave. Now for go alone. We take it from Peter today, but we take it from you tomorrow, Papa. Ay, ay, ay. We take it from Mary today, matter. We take it from you tomorrow, Mama. Aye. You pay your tax, I pay my tax. You pay your bills, I pay my bills. We don't know where the money go. We don't see where the money go. Sweet Kokolioko, Kokolioko, Kokolioko. Chicken they grow for day. See, Coco, Kako, Kako, coconut water. Coco, Kako, Kako, coconut water. Popo dide, Popo dide, Popo dide. I repeat, Popo dide, Popo dide, Popo dide. Who is that? Lami, oh Mengonda. I come from the farm ever since I've been knocking the door. Ay, ay, ay. See, we wanna let it, we wanna let it. We wanna let it, we wanna let it.
Your tough, most provoking and stimulating talk show, 50/50, is coming on next.
The baller make a poor man be rich man. The baller make a rich man be poor man. Everybody, go me, let me pass you go. Looking for my food and I look for trouble. How my people doing?
Your tough, most provoking and stimulating talk show, 50/50, is coming on next.
We can't get to shake it. We can't get to dance it. We can't get to jolly. Oni Benny Juni yon wateroji. Oni Puiva Juni wateroji. I can't open the door.
You will go back where you coming from.
I will not open the door.
You will go back where you coming from.
There are times in life when you feel you can't go home, and everything is standing back for you. You try, you try, you try, you try, you try. Keep on trying. Don't give up, don't give up. Keep on trying. One day your time will come. Keep on trying. Informer, informer, I want to marry you. Give me your love. Baby, give me your love. Give me your love. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Morning go school, sir. I give you. Oh, we are. Oh, Sunny, go, we are.
Oh, we are. Sunny, go, we are.
Oh, we are. Oh, Sunny, go, we are.
Oh, we are. Oh, Sunny, go, we are.
Don't you do my we know?
Okay, Sky 107.1 FM, the radio service of the Sky Communications Incorporated. Good morning and welcome to my side of broadcast here. And of course, my name is Julius Boki. I'm going to be with you up to later on this afternoon on this radio. The time is 10:36. Let's bring the program 50/50 on this radio.
Good morning, Monrovia. Good morning, Abel. Good morning, Robertsfield. Good morning, Robertsport. Good morning, Toyota. Good morning, Salala. Good morning, Macaque City. Good morning, Totman Burger. Good morning, Clay. Good morning, Bo Waterside. Good morning, Riverside. Good morning, Bapolo. Good morning, Buchanan. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, Carwell. Good morning, Brewerville. Virginia, Camp David. My river edge. This is 50-50 on a Monday morning on Sky 107.1 FM with this topic. The Liberty Party will be having its national convention in the city of Banga this week. The $1 million question is, what is the LP holding national convention, given that LP had a convention just recently? As a matter of fact, what are the activities covering the national convention, and who are expected to be at that convention? My special studio guest, Martin Kulah. He is the Secretary General of the Liberty Party. By 11 o'clock, our lines will be open, so you call me on those numbers on 07777 You'll be live on 50-50 on Sky 107. Better still call us on 077221223. The numbers are pinned on our Facebook page, Sky Communications, Liberia. My name is Steve Manstone. I'm the grandson of my grandfather. I'm just recovering from the loss of my friend and my brother, Philly Nimine. We said the Gina. We rested his case. My case has just gone. I'll be back right after the theme song.
Let's come in water head mahalo. No worry. How I feeling my sister Shona? I show in next week episode. I said you will show him with your mother-in-law. Can be out for your house.
Sure. Just my wife with Filipino show business. Don't worry, I got the perfect solution for you. I heard it on the radio. They make the announcement again. Just listen.
More light at home, more possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all light problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates, with solar kits starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit.
Brings you closer to what matters. Orange.
They have done it again.
What excitement! Share the good news now.
My picking child of Cote d'Ivoire yesterday, and he still calling me on a number. He still browsing on it all.
Nothing makes me more relaxed than being able to work and stay connected without interruption, whether I am at home or away.
They have done it again.
More travels, more possibilities. With a just released roaming data bundle for travelers to Cote d'Ivoire,
Guinea-Conakry, and Mali,
you can now stay connected on the go. Dial *535# to activate a plan ranging from $1 for 25 megabytes to $20 for 1 gigabyte. The new roaming data bundle, an offer for you.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
It's possible, anytime, anywhere. A way to make you smile from ears to ears. With Orange Money new broken fees, you can take off your own sekabagi and keeps you smiling. A smile that comes from the heart. A smile that keeps you ongoing. A smile that lasts forever. More smiles with Makabagi. Discover the Orange Money new broken tariff. Withdraw and transfer money to your loved ones now at less expensive fees. And experience more advantage with Orange Money broken tariff.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Weah's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage Head Office on 0777 553317 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
Thank you very much. You're back on 50-50 on Sky 107. My special studio guest has just arrived, Martin Kulah. He is the Secretary General of the Liberty Party. We have 4 newspapers here: the Heritage, the Analyst, the Ginan's paper, the Inquirer, and the front page newspaper. Let me begin with the Heritage. Says banner headlines. Front and back pages said in memory of Philip N. Weser, UL announces Academic Excellence Journalism Award in the name of Philip N. Weser, the PMW. Thousand Storm McGill's petitions program. Magibi citizens won him contest senatorial seat. Liberia Press Union goes to crucial elections amid looming unresolved issue. U.S. Ambassador McCarthy cautions Stella Marie's graduates to serve well. Stakeholders brainstorm on gender responsive budgeting. YMCA Liberia celebrates Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The back page of the Heritage newspaper says how Speaker's office praises Liberian media. It says to revive the extinct and yet extinct Liberian culture. Week-long cultural show kicks off in Magibi County. RSF investigations, Tea Giants, Shadow, and obliging British host behind Liberian news site closure. Puffer says government support celebrates second year of existence. The front page of the Analyst newspaper said Magay's Sumanic petition ceremony, avalanche of Magibians conferred their blessing on Magill. Copious flowers for EJS at 84 national international well-wishers send compliments to EJS. Magip is here. His hands are up. You see, like the front page, the Analyst put it, tsunami of citizens from Magib. The back page of the Analyst newspaper says Stella Marie's conducts 23rd graduation exercise as United States Ambassador McCarthy excites the graduates. In Yombly LP complains neck to international partners for alleged biases. 46 students benefit ArcelorMittal Community Scholarship. Move on to PNW. Inquirers, Philip N. Weser, PNW gets befitting internment as former VP Biker. Others eulogize him. Hable Mission, Paul Host, what's Sovereign Bishop Julian Johnson delegates. Inquirer vows to uphold Philip Weser's legacy. All work partners conclude women's political participation. Legal aid stakeholders meeting. The back page of Ginan's paper says a premiere documentary of Monrovia Freeport CSO EU want justice for FGM survivor. The front page of the front page newspaper said no threat. Liberian Maritime Authority sounds off on 2 stranded vessels in Liberia waters. Victims not exaggerating. Witness, lawyers, confident accused Liberian warlord will be found guilty in Paris trial. A bad omen for free, fair elections set into Nyomli Kanka Lawrence, faction of the Liberty Party submits a petition to international community accusing the National Elections Commission of being used by hidden hands to preside over the systemic degeneration of Liberty Party, the photo of Nyambli Kanka Lawrence. A review fishing industry offers big opportunities for Liberia, but there is a long way to go. The declining health of the ocean, there are several factors responsible for the largest contribution of pollution to the ocean is from the fishery sector. If the sector is not managed properly, it would increase the pollution potential from the sector. Jerome Minka, University of Liberia Assistant Professor for Forest Economics and Forest Carbon and Climate Change. So, book guy here. The pros and cons of biometric voting in the 2023 presidential and legislative elections. It says, and I quote, it is becoming increasingly likely that when Liberians head to the polls next October, Africa's older republic, despite some skepticism and fears, will be joining a select group of countries that include Ghana, Ivory Coast, Kenya, Nigeria, Uganda to experiment the use of biometric voter authentication on polling day. Amid an ongoing controversy surrounding the National Elections Commission handling of the bidding process to select the company that could carry out the process, Front Page Africa looks at benefits and risks of a process that could likely make or break the crucial 2023 presidential and legislative elections. The back page of the Front Page newspaper says, and I quote, government and partner conclude a 3-day training workshop on Stern. That's what it is today. Those are the 4 newspapers I have: the Inquirer, the Front Page, the Analyst, as well as the Heritage newspaper. But that is not the meat of my soup today. The meat of my soup today is Liberty Party, I'm told, goes to Central Liberia for another convention. And the $1 million question is, what is this series of convention coming up? What will be discussed? What are the issues? What are the activities? And who all are expected to be there? We have invited the Secretary General of the Liberty Party, Martin Kulah. Good morning, Martin.
Good morning. Good morning to Max. Good morning to my peace-loving and good people of Liberia, especially partisans of the Liberty Party.
So you go back to Banga again?
Yes, for another historical event.
So what is going to be there?
Well, look,
you've been having serious of Banga. You just came from Banga. You went back to Banga.
Yes. So, but before we talk about Banga, there is something that really touched all of us the few days. You know, the passing of I call him. I normally used to call him Big Brother Wise. You know, there are some souls that are very precious to us. There are some souls that are very vital to the change that we want in our country. And Mr. Wise was one of those presidents. I remember when I was a student representative at the University of Liberia, I have a lot of interaction with him. He became a very good big brother. And I heard about his struggle for change in his country. And he uses his media outlet and the skills that he passed over to a lot of journalists, some of them who are very prominent today, you know, to help fight for the kind of change, the reform we have in our democratic system. This man will be missed. He left a void that we all as Liberians should sit aside and look at such a soul, who did everything he could do in his capacity at the time. I know the Brenner, all kind of names here. I remember Enemy of the State and so many other names. But this man was very consistent. He's a precious soul. He will be missed. Hats up to the family, hats up to the Press Union of Liberia, hats up to all of those who will miss him like me. The Liberty Party will continue to extend our, condolences to the family and to everybody, because we know the role he played. I know serious interaction he have with somebody who I call my political icon, Councillor Bronski. I know,
Bronski's boy.
yes, I know that. And because I know that, that I've left a void in my heart. And I want to say to the Wisa family that he lived his life that was worth of living, and Liberia will miss him. I just wanted to say that before we even proceed because if you are living, he will be at the Liberty Party convention. He will be there sitting to see what happened, to report fairly and justly the news that the Liberian people need. So this kind of man cannot just pass and all of us just sit down. So every media outlet that I go to of late, I normally try to send this message of that this man was not just an ordinary Liberian. He was a very wonderful soul, a precious, a vital soul that helped to prepare the change that we all are enjoying today. And all of us who have been in the business of politics and been following news will know the level of contribution that he had made to transform us and to provide information for our people. So I just wanted to just talk about that. He was a big brother. He was commonly called Gina, but I used to call him Big Brother. We said, I was close to him in so many ways, some social way and all. So he was a big brother. So I just wanted to just mention that even before going to the Liberty Party issue.
Thank you very much for that. We all will miss Gina. He was known as Arrest My Case. He did rest his case.
Yes.
He had a burden on most of us, people that interacted with that man called Gina. And it was Gina.
Yes.
In every true way, true means of the word. He was a Gina. We could not understand him. He was always ahead of us.
Yes.
We miss him. We miss him a lot. But again, like he always promised us, arrest my case, arrest his case. But your case will not be rested because Banga
is just here.
Banga is here again.
It's just here.
Maybe it will be your fourth time going to Banga. What is so special about this Banga?
Well, look, so the decision was made by the executive committee to have this national convention in Banga. I guess because it is the central region of the country.
Okay.
It will be easily accessible. It will be easily accessible by people from different counties. And giving maybe the constraint and the resources challenges that we are having as a party, we decided to. The executive committee in their majority decided to select Banga. But yes, Banga, because we have to fulfill the constitutional provision that require us to go for national convention at least once every 6 years. So yes, we've been going Banga. We've been having special national convention that is also required by the constitution when we have issue involving into the party that the executive committee cannot handle. We have to go for special national convention, and the participant in special national convention is much more lower than the participant in the national convention. So by law, we have to go for national convention. So we're having special national convention to elect our leaders. Whenever there's a leadership gap, you can hold special national convention. When the time for national convention have not come, whenever you have issues in the party that you cannot deal with, whenever the party loses an elections. So those kind of issue involve events that leads you to special national convention. But national convention is the one that is required. If you read Article 5 of the Constitution, if you read Article 5, 1 of the Constitution, it speaks specifically to the holding of special national convention at least once every 6 years. And you have 3 categories of people that constitute that convention. So in fulfillment of our constitution, we have always strived to follow the law and to believe the law. So the Liberty Party is proceeding to national convention. There are so many things that we need to get clear with as we move towards 2023. And only that body.
We thought everything has been clear with national the Liberty Party in one of his conventions said, look, we're not feeding any candidate. There was a resolution from the Liberty Party.
Correct.
That as far as the party is concerned, they're not feeding any candidates. So I don't know what new things will be discussed in Banga.
So there are a couple of things that will proceed during the special national convention. One of them would be the holding of different kinds of business sections. We will be holding about 3 different business sections during the convention. One of those sections going to, in fact, 2 of them will focus on the Liberty Party, but in different categories. You go to national convention so that the national chairman who presides over the national convention, consistent with our constitution, can deliver the state of the party address, so that basically over the past 6 years, what the party have been going through, the chairman, by constitutional provision or mandate, should go and deliver an address on it. So the first section of the national convention going to focus on the chairman's address, and discussion will ensue after the chairman addresses the convention, and then decisions will involve all of that discussion by the national convention. And then so if part of
would that include an election of the how do you call the political leader of the party?
No. So part of the chairman address will be for him to inform the national convention. Remember, I told you that there's a difference between the national convention and the special national. Article 8 talk about special national. Article 8 of our constitution talk about special national convention. The special national convention requires you to have only 2 representatives from the county to come along with the executive committee and the National Advisory Council. That constitutes the special national. But the national convention is a much larger group, 5 representatives each from each county, along with some other stakeholders. So the chairman going to be reporting that, look, during the period under review, the special national convention passed a resolution to say we will not feature candidate in the 2023 election, and we will be endorsing the standard bearer of the Alternative National Congress as the standard bearer of CPP. He needs to report to the higher decision-making body in our party, and then that body will ratify the decision, probably endorse the decision of the Special National Convention, and then we proceed. These are some of the things that will involve in his report when he's delivering the state of the party address. Also, the second section going to witness reviewing of the Liberty Party laws, our constitution, our policy, those different platforms that we have. We're going to review them. It's also going to look at candidates that have applied to contest on the LP-CPP ticket. The convention going to be either endorsing them after that report is made by the national chairman. So that will be for the second section on the first day. Then the second day will be squarely about CPP. So on the 2, which is Saturday, the chairman will be reporting to the national convention on the state of affairs of the CPP. Because remember now, Liberty Party was committed by the executive committee and reaffirmed by the Special National Convention to collaborate with, to form part of the CPP as a constituent party. So the chairman will now be reporting to the higher decision-making body that we took this decision with the authority given us, but we need to inform you because the Constitution did give the Executive Committee the authority to form alliance. Merger are only formed by the convention and not the Executive Committee, but to form collaboration and alliances or the national Assembly, but you need to report to the national. So it will be all CPP, FFA, and most of the drama that have been taking place is CPP. Remember, we have never had special national convention for more than 5 years. So the chairman will be reporting all of the different dramas that have taken place in the CPP, and then discussion will ensue again out of these conversations, and then decisions will be made also. Also, later on in the afternoon, the convention will be holding a special memorial program in honor of Councillor Brunsky, our late fallen hero, our founding father, may his soul rest in peace. And his daughter, Antoine Charlie Brunsky, will be delivering a formal address or call it a statement from the family, to at the convention to make sure that partisans of the Liberty Party know that her father is still with the party. Her father appreciates the fact that we respect the rule of law. He was an icon of the law. So she will be speaking on behalf of her family. She will be addressing the public by the afternoon hours of Saturday. Then late in the evening hour, by 4 o'clock, we'll be having the closing section of the convention, the formal closing program. At that program, we invited so many political parties and special guests and other individuals. So these are the lineup, that we have for the convention. So that's the purpose of the convention, to review our law again, for the national chairman to report on the state of affairs of the party, to report on the state of affairs of our collaboration within the CPP, and to honor our fallen hero, and then basically for us to decide and take decision on all of those things as we move toward 2023. Very important. It is by law that that happens within every 6 years.
But it seems to me like this Thursday, Friday convention is special than all the conventions you've had.
Correct.
Because the address gave the state of the affairs of the party, and recommendations were made and acted upon by the auxiliaries within the party. It's quite different from ordinary conventions. So that is the convention.
Correct. Yeah, this is the convention. All the other conventions that we've been going to, they are called special national convention. When they have special issues as indicated in our constitution. When you read Article 8 of our constitution, it details you what are those issues that requires you to hold special national convention. If there is a leadership gap, if there is a need for an alliance, so that kind of stuff. So you can hold further. But this one is the convention where you report it to a vast majority of the leadership of the party, and then they will come up with decisions that will thread the party for the next 6 years. Or intermediately, you can call special national convention as you wish, but once every 6 years, we have to have this. And this is also special because unlike our other convention in 2005, in 2011, in 2017, we are not electing a standard bearer. We are not electing. We are going for the reaffirmation of our decision to support Mr. Cummings as the standard bearer of the CPP.
Does that mean, because we're looking at people that are expected, because you in this collaboration, which is just the Liberty Party and the ANC, it means that some representation from the ANC will be part of, will participate in your national convention.
Correct. Yeah. So apart from the delegates and observers that we have that is required by our constitution, we have written a lot of special guests, including opposition political party. We wrote the Unity Party. We wrote the Unity Party to be present. We wrote the All Liberian Party. We wrote the United People Party. We wrote the Liberian People Party. We wrote the PUP, the People Identification Party. So we writing political parties. They will all be there. And the Alternative National Congress is no exception. It's our sister party in the collaboration. So they will be there. So all the political parties, they will They will not participate in the business section because the business sections are for delegates only, but they will participate in all the other events in the
Will
memorial.
normally be invited to the party.
Well,
to the
look,
convention.
as of now,
Normally, it's a part of the Liberty Party.
of course, as of now, she is still a partisan of the Liberty Party. We haven't expelled her from the party yet, not yet, but we have expelled her from her position. She is no longer a political leader. So we can invite her as observer. Our constitution says that the
But she
former
will not be at the
political,
high table.
I
Be
mean,
at the high table.
listen,
Observer, just
as
have your
former
hands
political
folded and
leader,
just observe the deliberation, not giving any advice to that. Not giving any input. So why invite her?
but what the law requires. The law requires for us to invite former political leaders, former standard bearers, former party officials as observers. So we invite you as observer. If the convention committee will create a special sitting, because there is sitting for observer, there is sitting for delegates, there is sitting for the presiding. So if the convention committee will create a special seat for former officials, and then Senator Kanga will sit there, but she will be invited as observer because she haven't been expelled yet. When we expel her from the party, we cannot invite her.
You contemplating doing that?
Oh, well, listen, I know she have said a lot about me personally. Call me names, call me criminal.
No, I want to look at what your law says. I will reach that decision to expel.
Yes, so if she comes across the one law, she can be expelled. Look, but for me personally, I have always called for unity. I have always called for reason to prevail. I have always called for Senator Kanga to one day understand that the party cannot be a one woman or one man show. I mean, the sooner she gets to that point, the better for all of us, and we move forward. To keep thinking and contemplating that you are the only person in this party, they're wrong. Timas, we were just in Buchanan yesterday. The chairman, we went Buchanan to induct our...
To provoke Nyomli?
No.
Like Nyombli's kingdom, you went there purposely to
provoke Nyomli? I mean, so Nyomli can go Nima County. So should I say in the chairman the kingdom? No. Look, we went to one of our constituent, in fact, our major constituent county, Grand Bassa County, to induct our new code of officers in Grand Bassa County yesterday. And interestingly, Tima, you will want to know that the person who is now acting as chairperson in Grand Bassa County is somebody who have just resigned from Senator Kanga's office because of the way she's treating the Liberty Party. Her former research officer. The guy resigned. The guy who is the Secretary General is somebody who have worked for her before. They resign. And all these people are one is for us to have a party of participation, that everybody will have a democratic space to participate. That all these people want.
Well, Liberian people thought, that we're looking at beyond these troubling waters, that there will be total reconciliation, especially the involvement of Charlene, that the wings, the factions, and the great Liberty Party, that we'll come to a closure on this. That alas, that Liberty Party, Nyomli faction, and that of Musa Ability faction will sit down on the one table. And I'm not quoting Martin Luther King that we will smoke peace pipe and all will be behind us. It seems not to happen.
So we are still open for that as a leader in the party, Chairman Ability, myself, the current vice chairperson in the party. All of us, we are still open for reconciliation. Look, Timas, let me say this. Open? The last time I heard,
let's break bread.
The last time I heard that Senator Kanga and Senator Dillon, they were on the street demonstrating. When people start demonstrating, it means that they have lost it. It means that there is no way in their mind that certain issues can be resolved. So you resort to demonstrate. What frustrated me was that you are not demonstrating as a lawmaker for the fact that you put $30,000 United States dollars in your budget every year to use it for your personal set that you call legislative engagement. But so that you can take a petition to the American government and say, the $30,000, I'm a lawmaker, I'm against it, and the people suffering. The hospitals are bad, our roads are deplorable, but you go demonstrate because you want to be named Vice Senator. It's a shame. You know, Tima,
Vice Senator to whom?
To Ambassador Baker, that all Senator Kanga bringing all the fight for.
Ambassador Baker has not chosen any Vice Senator that I know of.
Tima, we follow the issues. Senator Kanga only fight for her to become Vice Senator.
But Baker has not chosen anybody yet.
And that is why I think it is senseless.
I tell you what. In 2017, there was this talk between the former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Joseph Nimambwaka regarding who becomes vice president. And the president, I'm told a very impeccable source, the vice president then told President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, come on, give me a break. I didn't choose myself to be your vice president. You chose me. For God so loved the world, I want to choose my vice president. So how does Nyombli
I heard that too.
You heard that too. But Joseph Nimambwaka has not chosen nobody yet.
And Tima, this is
why you put this to Nyombli. Is it at the crux
this
of
is
this,
why
of
I
this,
think
this
and this is
creation
why
of
I
faction
think
in Liberty Party?
yes, and this is why I think it is senseless for Senator Kanga to want to destroy the Liberty Party because she must be chosen by somebody who may not even be thinking about her. Why will you go
But
to
how do people come to the conclusion that she's doing it because she wants to be vice president of Nimambwaka?
Timas, we have had conversations
with her.
We have had conversations. Yes, we had conversations.
JB told you would choose Nyombli.
No.
Or Nyombli told you that GMB will choose her.
That's what her fight is about. Her fight is about she wanting to become Vice Senator in a collaboration. In fact, that is the reason why there was. Timas, remember now, we have gone through a lot in the CPP. And remember now, I'm not just staying by a person in the CPP. I'm an active insider. I told you about the core group. I told you about this. I told you about that. Senator Kanga's quest and desperation to become Vice Senator is the reason why Liberty Party is being torn apart. For somebody who may not even take her. My point is, why must you go demonstrate? You know, you are senator. Dimas, you know how many children go to bed hungry in this country? You know how our health conditions are deplorable. You know how our roads are so bad that a lawmaker will not say, I'm tired of this thing. I'm somebody who want to bring change and I want to remain as a leader. So let me go demonstrate and say, oh, American government, you can't help us. But rather, you go demonstrate because you want absolute power in the Liberty Party to make yourself Vice Senator. Tima, that is all about the fight. The fight is one man want to run the show, supported by few persons who want to be the law and gospel in the party. Some of us say no. Even if you want to be Vice Senator, let's sit around the table and let's talk about it. You don't need to demonstrate. I see it senseless. I see it reckless for us to destroy the Liberty Party for somebody who is not even thinking about you. At one point in time, Chairman Billity made an offer, and he spoke with all of us. He made an offer to us, say, Manakanga, if Joseph Baker show 1 inch of commitment that he will choose you as the Vice Senator, we may consider our decision at the level of the party.
And JMB has not.
He have not. I mean, to me, it is even worthless for us to keep thinking that he will. It shows that, the man doesn't have time about the reason why you destroy your own self. And you keep demonstrating, you keep passing around. Some of us think that it should be a sense of participation. Maybe if Senator Kanga have come to us as leader of the party and have a conversation with us, we will have a way forward. But that is all water under the White Bridge now. We are moving to convention. The chairman will be addressing schools of leaders in the party at the national convention. He will get the state of affairs of the party, and there will be decisions involving all of that. I hope that it is not to expel somebody. I'm hoping and praying Also, he will be reporting on the state of affairs of our collaboration with the ANC. We'll be memorializing our fallen hero, Councilor Bronski. So there'll be a lot of good things, and our people are excited. Right now we are having about 105 qualified delegates, because we have to qualify all of our delegates. You have to be in good standing, and also we have 105 delegates. We are inviting close to about 15 political parties that will have representation there. We are inviting local government officials, past and then current government officials, because Councilor Bronski was a man that interacted with everybody, and because we'll be having this memorial, program for YN, so we are inviting other people there. So there will be a lot of things happening. We hope that when we involve other Banga, there will be a Liberty Party. We have something to roll on with the next 6 years.
Okay, let's take our break. And when we come back, call me on these numbers: 0777 107. You'll be live on 5050 on Sky 107. Our special studio guest, Martin Kulah, is the Secretary General of the Liberty Party, the most ability faction there is. The only faction recognized by the National Elections Commission is our special studio guest. According to him, by this Thursday, beginning Friday, the events will roll out in the city of Banga for a national convention.
Let's coming water heading mahalo. No quarrel. How was feeling my sister Shona? I saw in next week episode. I said you would join with your mother-in-law. Can be out for your house.
Sure. Desmond Weber with Filipino show business. Don't worry, I got the perfect solution for you. I heard it on the radio. They make the announcement again. Just listen.
More light at home. More possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all light problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates, with solar kits starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
They have done it again.
What excitement! Share the good news now.
My picking tried to Cote d'Ivoire yesterday, and he's still calling me on a number. He's still browsing on it all.
Nothing makes me more relaxed than being able to work and stay connected without interruption, whether I am at home or away.
They have done it.
More travels, more possibilities. With a just released roaming data bundle for travelers to Cote d'Ivoire,
Guinea-Conakry, and Mali,
you can now stay connected on the go. Dial *535# to activate a plan ranging from $1 for 25 megabytes to $20 for 1 gigabyte. The new roaming data bundle, an offer for you.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
It's possible, anytime, anywhere. A way to make you smile from ears to ears. With Orange Money new broken fees, you can take off your own sekabagi and keeps you smiling. A smile that comes from the heart. A smile that keeps you ongoing. A smile that lasts forever. More smiles with Makabagi. Discover the Orange Money new broken tariff. Withdraw and transfer money to your loved ones now at less expensive fees and experience more advantage with Orange Money broken tariff.
Orange Money.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Weah's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage Head Office on 0777 553317 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
Thank you very much. You're back on 50/50 on Sky 107. Before we open the lines, I want to go back to my ballroom, and I'm working according to my ballroom. Let's look at this Liberty Party, and then somebody texted me and said I should bring Nyombli. I always brought Nyombli people here, especially Mr. Sando is always my guest when they come to discussing the issue of the other faction. Daniel Sando is always here. Let's look at this. I mean, the party is so split so badly that it has become an embarrassment to everybody who loved Liberty Party. Charlene Bromskin, I read something or post the other day, applying for the position. Where does it stand on this? And that application was made to your faction, the Liberty Party.
Look,
doesn't that draw in the center of the conflict?
No. Our team, as a matter of fact, Liberty Party is not so badly divided. We are going through some political terms that any political institutions will go through. There is a small faction of some people who believe that they want to make one person fasting a bearer. And so the way to do is to make that person law and gospel. And this is what is happening. But the majority of us in the Liberty Party, we are still there. Like I told you yesterday, I was in Basel. A lot of the partisans came around. They were all happy that we stay protecting the party, the legacy of Councillor Bronsky and the logo. So we are good. As a party, we have to go through these kind of processes so that when we pass through the framing fire, when we take state power, when we begin to grow as an institution, we appreciate. I have never thought that the transition from Councillor Bronsky to a new generation of leaders going to be easy. Bronsky was everything to the party. So this is why, some of us are maintaining his footstep and then following the one law. But let's come to the application. So Liberty Party open applications for candidates who have interest in contesting on the CPP ticket through the Liberty Party. And of course, Chairman Musa Hassan Belete applied. The chairman of the party did apply to the secretariat. So all of us that have interest to contest did our application, including Charlie Bronsky. Now, the me, even Yombli herself, Senator Yombli herself, called Chairman Belete as the chairman of the party. They feel I'm happy.
So what is this noise about?
Exactly. So they feel I am happy that she's also recognizing me as the Secretary General. Now, the former SG Jacob Smith is now being called. The last man standing is now being called the Secretary of the Advisory Council. So I don't know where she get up because it's nowhere in our constitution. But anyway, if you recognize us and we are performing our duties and responsibility in line with the Constitution, where's the issue there? So Charlie did what was right. Charlie saw that the person who she still have relationship with, which is in the Kanga, is recognizing the legitimate authority of the party. Charlie saw that NEC, the law, the Supreme Court, everything is recognizing the legitimacy of the Musa Hassan Belete leadership. She had no option. She's a lawyer. So she applied. She did what was right. So so the daughter of Councillor Charles Bronsky did apply because she knew that if her father was living, he would do just that. Councillor Bronsky, being the founder In some words, the owner of that party reapplied to be standard bearer every time he contested as standard bearer. So it was no way or one man show. So Charlie just did. She just walked in your father's footstep and they were right.
Thank you very much. So call me on that number 077777107. You'll be live on 5050 on Sky. One of the 7 hour special studio guests, the Mountain Kulah, is the Secretary General and Representative Ex-Parent for
District number 6.
District number 6. Now, we don't want to talk about District number 6 because it's too
I will,
for me.
I will take another time.
If you take another time to come, you got to come with the money
Money,
as well.
exactly.
So let's go to the line, talk to our very first caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, though. Paramount.
My brother, what's your name and where you calling us from?
I'm Arvin Pisa calling from the campus of the State Polytechnic.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to ask the student just a question. The Musa-Benedict faction of the Liberty Party reading the information put up on the 27th before the faction of Yombly March, and I want to also tell Paramanti that.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Could you read for me that release put up by NEG regarding the party?
Yes. I won't read it in full, but just a summary.
Mm-hmm.
It says that the NEG is reviewing the Liberty Party issue. So by Martin coming out to say that the party is going for convention, I don't understand, because NEG has not come out to say Liberty Party legitimately say yet as to who is the senator and the chairman, because NEG boss is using to give the president.
Hello? I think you missed it, or I think you're not being informed. Call me on that number on 077. Let's go back to line 5. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kimmy. I'll go ahead.
Okay, Mike. Listen to your studio guest.
Mm-hmm.
There was a ruling by Associate Justice Wolokoli to have turned over some documents to the standard bearer, who is Yomli Kanga. Have they done that?
The standard bearer, who is Yomli Kanga?
I mean, in the Liberty Party. What will happen next year when you want to unseat this or CDC government? So which recognition will be the Yomli or the Musa-Benedict faction? Thank you.
Okay, call me on that
Hello.
number. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My brother, what's your name and where you
Let me
calling
take
me
the time
from?
to say good morning to the incoming lawmaker of the state of Madden.
My man. Kulah law making thing. No, Kulah, let me get this clear. Kulah law making thing. I don't want to hear on this radio. If you want to talk about Kulah law making thing, find time to come and pay the money to me. Then you can talk about a law making thing. Let's talk about the convention supposed to be held in Banga.
I get to my, and I understand the issue. Don't be offended because the justice have made that decision, but that's not the issue. Let me go to the issue. We know that in the CPP, the parent in the CPP, the author of the strategy in the CPP is Senator Nyobi. Even Nyobi knew that she had a personal academic work for the chief. I expected her to come and submit herself to the leadership, and the leadership should decide. It's not individual. The Liberty Party is not any one personal academic. It's leadership that leading the Liberty Party. So you're not just wake up in your bedroom, you just put everyone by their nose because you're personal academic. Everyone protesting, why must you put 900,000 in national budget for legislative engagement? What's the impact of the legislative engagement in the last of the people take the money when America sit there eating and doing what is like people suffering? So we are observed, we are recognize those who they are plowing within the city. There's nobody and directly they are the plowing. Thank you very much.
Call me on that number on 077777107. Let's go back to line 5. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name, please?
Thank you, Mr. Jlateh. Let me appreciate you for this platform. Let me equally appreciate your studio guest. My name is Aman Kosbon Debe, and I joined the conversation from station number 15. Senator Yombi Lawrence and Senator Dillon, they are fast destroying the high-end reputation of the Jlateh party. The Jlateh party has been built over a period of time. The Jlateh party has been deeply rooted in providing legal ramifications to issues that we are confronted with respect to elections. But today, the Jlateh party has been seriously undermined, and those respect, the Jlateh party has managed to generate what the past time is seriously losing, only because we have people like Senator Yombi Lawrence and Senator Dillon. But again, I'm holding the current leadership responsible for not taking decisive and legal action against these people. For instance, you can have an established institution recognized by law. I mean, the law recognizes you still as the Secretary General. I think about Martina as the Secretary General. Then you have another person purporting to be the Secretary General. Then you have to take any legal action. There is a criminal law for you to be purporting and to be who you are not. So you can have two Secretary General for a party. I listened to one, I forgot what his name. He's claiming to be the Secretary General for the party. Why you are the legitimate Secretary General? Why are you not taking legal action? You also have Senator Yombi Lawrence, who we have been reliably informed was tenure as political leader has expired because he was completing the tenure of President Brunson, but he's still occupying that position of the political leader and soliciting fundings in the party need. Why are you people not taking action? You have Steve Zako purported to be the chairperson of the Jlateh party, where you have a legitimate chairman.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777. Let's go back to line 3. Talk to our next caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name and where are you calling me from?
I'm James Dilaba Jail, calling from Shupati.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the issue about Liberty Party issue, if you're people who supporting the Liberty Party is Senator Dillon and Yombi Kanga. And the brain behind the supporting of the Liberty Party is Senator Dillon. You see, everything the Mutabete sector is doing, they are doing it on a legal matter. And my disappointment again, both to my own brother, which is Steve Zago. You know, they are not doing well for the Liberty Party. But for him, disappointment will come to the election because they're where they only position will come from because the Unity Party will not be able to support him, to be supporting their candidate, and then he now will be winning the one of the Liberty Party and will be very late. So there's a time for him to go with Musa Bide to see how the Liberty Party power.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Call me on that number on 0777 107. This is our last caller. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. He's playing music. I think that was our last caller. Before we take the last break, I want us to we have another caller on the line. Okay, let's talk to this last caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jlateh.
Good morning, my brother. What's your name, please?
Well, I'm Eddie D. Elliott, member of the Liberty Party.
Great.
Well, I want to say to SG Kulah is, you know, let us stop playing deceit with ourselves. Liberty Party, you as a leader on the top, you have brought Liberty Party so low that today, you know, usability, Yombi Kanga, your leadership that came to power, it was on the basis of see how best Unity Party and the Liberty Party can emerge to be a more relevant party in the presence of the death of Councillor Bromsky. But today you have brought Liberty Party to nothing. Taking Liberty Party running all around Jerry Kurt, you're not helping Liberty Party. But it's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, 2023 coming. We cannot sit down. Let me fight. Even if let's take for example, we Yombi quest of being vice senator bearer. Even if that's our personal quest, but let us look at it from the party perspective. Can we sit on the table to discuss it? It's all about how best the party can be marketed. But today, you just got Liberty Party members all scatter here and there. They're confused, but y'all will get the punishment 2023. Trust me, y'all will get the punishment. You know it, Mr. Kulah, and you know the person that's speaking to you. Now you know that Senator Dillon taking $30,000 that he need to build hospital. When you were serving in the office as chief of officer, what was your advice? Just be honest with the discussion.
Yeah, but I want left.
Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Jlateh.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I want left.
Let me give Kulah a chance to address some of the concerns raised by the
Look,
callers.
so listen, most of the callers, they are either ignorant of what is happening, or like the last caller, he has a side but can't on and pretend. Look, and I hope Eddie will call when a Yombli Kanga person is in studio to say the same thing that he said. You know, these are the people who trying to make the Bassa people to appear like they are tribalists, but the Bassa people, they are not tribal people. They are not tribal. The Bassa tribe is one tribe that is very liberal and very receptive. They are few persons for their own selfishness. They do it. So Eddie, they categories, and then they try to hire on the kind of pretense. But let me say this: look, Liberty Party will continue to respect the law. There's no political institution that is free from these kind of crises and behavior. When those things are happening, you look at what is right and you see what is right, because it's necessary for the transformation. I keep saying, if people, the Eddie and other people thought that the transition from Councillor Bronsky were going to be bread and butter, then no, because a leadership is not just one system pushing, it's human being providing services to the people. So if you provide services that are counterproductive to the generality of the good interests of the people, then the people will not follow you, like in the case of Senator Kanga. All we have been saying that, look, let's work together. Let's respect the law. Let's follow the procedure. Because if Bossman was living, I call him Bossman, if he was living, he will follow the law. There were two callers who called, and they are completely either naive to what is happening or they are ignorant of what is happening. He said NEC did a release. NEC did a release to say that they received Yombli complaint. They never said Liberty Party complaint. NEC said she received a complaint from Senator Kanga. NEC was very clear. Read the release. Also, Justice Wolokodi did not pass. Justice Wolokodi started hearing our case in chamber, but she did not complete the case. It was Justice Senenyo, who is now the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. Mm-hmm. Justice Yo was the one that handed down the final verdict in the Liberty Party versus Yombli case. Mm-hmm. And that verdict was to deny or to decline from issuing or the writ that Yombli and her side requested for against her. And, there was a writ of prohibition that was filed against us, and she declined, meaning that all what we did was in line with the law. She gave no exception. I can forward to you that ruling. And probably the person who called, he can send me his one number, and I'll forward to you the ruling. So if you are ignorant or if you don't know about what is happening, then you keep quiet. Look, some of us have said that, look, instead of going to protest because you want to be vast and not bearer, go to protest because our health system is deplorable. Go to protest and say we get a $30,000 that we call legislative engagement from the budget. Go to protest because the education system is still bad. You can't carry issue of your personal interest to the U.S. embassy and think that they will. Who told you the American, they are not following what is happening here? The American, they are people who believe in the rule of law. So I was asking the last time, jokingly, when we have the next protest. Because you will just keep protesting. The law is the law. So look, our convention is coming up. We'll be blessed by the daughter of Councillor Bronsky, who will be speaking on behalf of her family at the convention. The national chairman will be giving the state of affairs of the party, and he will be also reporting on our collaboration with the CPP, and we are expecting numerous of guests over there to grace the occasion, including members of the Fourth Estate. So we just want to say, look, to our people that we are well on course. These things happen. It will soon come to an end, and Liberty Party will start a new course of action. We are tired going through these things too ourselves, because our people are seeing us providing leadership. But there's one group of people, few persons, handful of persons, who think that we should follow their own selfish or desire and so that we twist everything in our interest. We are saying no. We will do what is right. We have agreed to support the standard bearership of Mr. Alexander Comey as the standard bearer of the CPP, and we remain firm on that. We are going to Banga to reaffirm that position, and our partisans are with us, and we are together. Yesterday, again, we named a new chairman of Grand Bassa County, and that person needs to work in Senator Kanga's office.
That's provocative.
Let's
take our last break, and when we come back, we'll go straight to Studio A to Julius to give us a comment from our social media users.
Let's shall come in water heading Mahalo. No quarry. How was feeling my sister Shona? I saw in next week episode. I said you would show him with your mother-in-law. Can be out for your house.
Sure. This my weapon with Filipino show business. Don't worry, I got the perfect solution for you. I heard it on the radio. They make the announcement again. Just listen.
More light at home, more possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all light problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates, with solar kits starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
They have done it again.
What excitement! Share the good news now.
My picking tried to Cote d'Ivoire yesterday, and he's still calling me on a number. He's still browsing on it all.
Nothing makes me more relaxed than being able to work and stay connected without interruption, whether I am at home or away.
They have done it again.
More travels, more possibilities. With a just released roaming data bundle for travelers to Cote d'Ivoire,
Guinea-Conakry, and Mali,
you can now stay connected on the go. Dial *535# to activate a plan ranging from $1 for 25 megabytes to $20 for 1 gigabyte. The new roaming data bundle, an offer for you.
Brings you closer to what matters.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Weah's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage head office on 077-553317 or 0886-553317 or our rehab branch on 0770-902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
Thank you very much. It's time that we go straight to Studio A to Julius to give us comment from our social media users. The comments you're about to hear are not coming from Sky Communications, but rather coming from our social media users. Having said that, it's over to you, Julius, in Studio A.
Okay, thank you, T-Max. And a lot of messages. We're going to review. George Lamadin said, good morning, T-Max. I'm following from the most civilized community in District 6 Years Road. BJ Clark said, good morning, T-Max. I'm watching closely from my AC United Social and Athletic Club headquarters on Kerry Street. Honorable George Watkins Jr. said, "Good morning, Sky FM, and a pleasant morning to the peace-loving people of Riverside County, the land of supremacy. Thanks for the show. I'm following live from the campus of the EME Zion University, Pearl River, Bomi County. Even political model citizen, welcome to Sky FM, Mr. Kulah. The Liberty Party need to do everything possible to resolve the internal wrangling within the party ahead of the 2023 elections. I am watching the entire team from the headquarters of the Veterans Bureau, on the most talk about Bekube Avenue Do community. Stanley Sumo Wolo Kwali said, Martin Kulah looks scared and worried. Let's come to joking serious. He said, why Tima never asked these Musa ability factions about any national issues besides discussing Yombli and others. Every time you bring these folks on here and you hear it's one story over and over. Okay, oh yeah, one story over. Francis Zawu said Musa and Martin are not out for peace in this Liberty Party, and this is bad for us in opposition. Tonya Brooks say, "You guys will you guys invite Nyomli Lawrence fashion of the Liberty Party?" Melvin M. Robert said, "Why the rush of convention mountain? Why the rush of convention? Why the National Elections Commission has case pending? Why you people want to see the Liberty Party in a problem continuously? Y'all please stop." Following from Maryland, Silver Spring, USA. Baron said, Nyomli and they don't need to just pay their dues like everyone else have done. No one is above the party or bigger than everyone. Even the founder of the Liberty Party used to pay his dues. Patrick Kimba Kekula said, this guy has destroyed his hope in politics before even it started. And Roger G. Sloan said, Martin, you guys need to stop playing with the future of this country. We are heading to a crucial election in less than a year, and you folks are being on splitting the second largest political party in the country for selfish gains. How are you going to win the elections when your house is failing or falling apart with zero sign from all sides of the settle the difference amicably? He says, sad. Let's come here. The Henson Duke Barkley said, this guy and Belete are bringing disgrace to the Liberty Party. Look at the guests on the show line on the Liberian people. Let's quickly go to LPR Facebook page. Let's come to this one from Willie. He said, hey, T-Max, I'm wondering if the purpose of the guest meeting with you is about Senator Lawrence or the convention, because he exciting every discussion on the senator's issue. I don't want to say that. Okay, Tima, that's it for now. Let's go back to you for the continuation of the program 50-50.
Thank you, Julius, for the comments from our social media users. That brings us to the end of this edition of 50-50. But before we close, we go to Martin for closure.
Yeah, look, Tima, thank you for having me. Today's show, I can understand most of the time when we come in studio, and there are few persons who have their emotion and then they don't follow the right issue. But we are very clear. We are going for convention. The party is looking ahead. We cannot hold the party hostage because of one person's desire. That's the point we have been making over and again. So we're having the national convention. It runs from the 4th to the 6th. It is in Banga City. Delegates will start to arrive on the 10th. Some delegates from counties that are far away are already leaving their various location and they are on their way to Banga City, Bon County. So by the 10th, the advance team from Liberty Party, the secretariat of the convention, will be in Banga City to receive guests. And then we will start immediately on the 4th. The 4th, again, just to go through quickly our activity. The fourth will be all Liberty Party affairs, where we will look at our constitution. The chairman will also deliver the state of the party address. We will endorse candidates that have been vetted and qualified by the National Executive Committee. And then on the 5th, we will have the all CPP affair, where the chairman will be reporting on the state of affair of our collaboration with the CPP, with the Alternative National Congress in the CPP. And then later on in the afternoon, we have a memorial service for Councillor Bronskin, and we'll be honoring his legacy, and his daughter, Charlene Bronskin, will be giving a special address on behalf of the family. And then later on in the evening hour, we'll close the convention. We are expecting delegates and observer in total of about 200 persons. And then we have also mobilized schools of our partisans in Bon County to come to grace the occasion. We have invitation out already for political parties, the Unity Party, the All Liberian Party.
You inviting the Unity Party?
Of course, the Unity Party they have received their letter. You know, most of the people who just talk, just think that, you see, we follow the law. That's the issue. The other people.
Did you invite the CDC?
No.
Why?
We invited opposition
okay.
Political party. No, we are opposition. No, we try to remove the CDC. You know, irrespective of all that is happening, there are folks in the Unity Party who knows better. And, you know, and so we have some relationship. We're working along with people. So we invited the People Unification Party, the United People Party, the Liberian People. So there are schools of political parties.
Liberian People's Party.
Yeah, the Liberian People Party. Yeah,
okay.
of
Councillor Gonglo.
Councillor Gonglo. Yeah, we invited all of them. You know, hopefully they are there by the 4th, so that we spend the 2 days there together, and they are coming basically to observe what we are doing and then make some remark, you know, so that we solidify our relationship as opposition political institution that are gearing up to make George Weah a one-term president.
Thank you. And I know we come to the end of this edition of 50-50. My name is T Max. Tomorrow morning, my special studio guest will be the Secretary General of the Unity Party, Amos Tue. I'll see you then tomorrow morning. Bye-bye for now.